Well, Christian, wow. I can scarcely believe what I'm watching. Although, having said that, we did say before the game that this was a massive game for Arsenal. A game that we needed to win. We dropped points in our previous game away at Sunderland before the international break. There was a lot riding on this. Yeah. Right from minute one, you could see the team were up for it. And I've got to say that was, for me, our best performance of the season by a country mile.
100%. Now, Laurie, man, this team means business now. I think everyone is stopping and looking at this Arsenal team and saying they're going to do it. I'm starting to believe. I think most fans are starting to believe. Rival fans are starting to believe. There was a lot of pressure on this game. I know Robbie spoke about it yesterday in this video and said that maybe the pressure was off because City and Liverpool dropped points. For me, that was more pressure. You know, it gave us a chance to go 6 clear of Chelsea, 7 clear of City, 11 Liverpool aren't even in it anymore. I'm going to say this now. Liverpool are out of the title race. Let's not talk about them anymore. They're still in the forest from yesterday. But this is a huge, huge performance. Huge 3 points. This guy, man, Ebery Eze, what he went through in the summer, ended up at Arsenal. And everyone said it. He hasn't been the Crystal Palace Eze. We haven't seen the best of him. You know, he hasn't put in a 9, 10 out of 10 performance. He's had moments. You think of the assist against City, the goal against Palace, the winner against Palace. And I said it a couple of days ago. I said it in the preview with Cecil. I said, go and have your best performance in an Arsenal shirt. I could not have predicted what I saw today. The first Arsenal player to score a hat-trick against Tottenham since 1978. The guy, that was a 10 out of 10 performance. No one can argue. Yeah, when I see the player ratings from Robbie, I don't want to see no 9s from anyone. It's a 10. That is the most undoubted 10 out of 10 performance you ever see in your life. Amazing. And it wasn't just him. To a man today, maybe Zubimendi, there was the mistake to give away the goal. But Calafiori, fantastic today. Hincapié stepped in for Gabriel, who's been our best player this season. Everyone was talking about we're going to miss Gabriel. Fantastic today. William Saliba, everything he had to do, cleaned up. He was amazing. Literally every single thing he had to do was perfect.
With Saliba, it's almost like he said, you know what, Gabriel's not here, but I'm going to assume the leadership responsibility at the back. And he was absolutely superb. I don't think he lost the duel. No, he didn't. I don't think there was a misplaced pass. I don't think he lost the header. Brilliant.
In a weird way, Saliba's kind of gone under the radar this season. Yeah. You know, all the talk has been about Gabriel. He's the best centre-back in the world. I still think, and I'm not just saying this in hindsight because Gabriel's now out and Saliba's had a good performance. I still think, for me, Saliba is the better. Saliba is the Rolls Royce. He's the cleaner of the two. He's the one I think has the higher ceiling. Don't forget as well, Gabriel has a few years on Saliba of experience. He's older, but both of them are world class. There's no denying that. Julian Timber is world class. We're seeing it week in, week out. I said this over and over again. He's my favourite Arsenal player. Consistently, I think he's our best player. I know you could talk about Declan Rice, you could talk about Gabriel, obviously both world class as well. Julian Timber, he's the best right back I've ever seen play for Arsenal. Hands down.
That's a lofty statement. Wow.
Ever. You got to think about the era I've supported as well.
Yeah,
I've seen right backs like Debussy and Lichtsteiner and Bellerin. Do you know what I mean? And these kind of right backs. I didn't really watch Lauren. When Lauren was playing in the Invincibles.
No, Lauren was top quality.
But I was 8, 9 years old. Yeah. They're not my era players. Yeah. Julian Timber is the best, like I said, the best right back I've seen play for Arsenal. You go onto the midfield, Zubimendi, apart from that mistake, flawless. The amount of times he won the ball back, keeps it ticking. In the first half, even going forward, he was quite dangerous. Declan Rice, I thought he should have scored, but apart from that, flawless. The guy is an engine. He somehow gets more energy the later the game goes on. You get to Eze, I think someone said it on the stream, Odegaard's going to have a tough time getting back in this team.
Whoa. That's what we want. We want guys that when some of the key players are out, other players come in and they keep or even raise the levels. Because, like I said, that level was raised today. Let's talk about Leandro Trossard because there's been a lot of talk about him.
Just seeing his goal on the screen now as well. The composure. Great ball from Mikel Merino, by the way. Kind of slowed it down. I think everyone was like, what are you doing? Picks out Trossard perfectly, turns, finish on his left foot. I know it takes a bit of I think it was going in the other corner anyway before Van der Ven gets the block. This guy, I said this before the game as well, he's been our best attacker this season. Hands down.
I couldn't argue
with that. This guy, he's a moments player. You said it, he's a clutch player. Pops up. The first goal is the most important goal in a game like this, to open the scoring. You're cool, you can be the guy that goes and scores the third or the fourth. To score the first goal and open the scoring, we know there's always more pressure on being that guy to score that goal. Scored the winner against Tottenham in this fixture last season. First goal in this fixture this season. Very unlucky for Trossard that Eze played as well as he did today, because Trossard would have been man of the match. Goal, I think 2 assists as well. Flawless. The goal against Sunderland popped up with big moments already this season. Put respect on Trossard's name. A lot of Arsenal fans, including myself, were saying we wouldn't be upset if Trossard moved on last summer.
That's true.
I don't think many Arsenal fans would be saying that now. Martinelli coming back into this team now fit. Nice to see Noni again today. I think Mikel Merino you have to give credit to today.
Yeah.
First assist for that.
That assist for the first goal, that was brilliant. The way, and that's what he's got in his locker, innit? Sometimes he's another one. Sometimes he's not always in the game as much as you would like, but then he's got those clutch moments. He's a beautifully skilled ultra technician footballer.
Yeah,
he's very cerebral as well, and that's what you saw there. So
no, he is. And Saka lastly.
Yeah.
I know no GA. People might look at that and say, he didn't. He still had a brilliant performance. From minute one, he was absolutely putting it on them. Unlucky.
Calafiori. The list goes on. He was brilliant today.
Like I said, to a man apart from that Zubimendi mistake, although I still think Zubimendi was really good, it was flawless, man. And this is. How many times are we going to say it? I feel like I come on here and do the same fan cam. Apart from the Sunderland performance, it feels like this is just kind of Groundhog Day now with Arsenal. How good we are. We look like champions. We have the depth. We have world-class players in so many positions. And we're seeing performances now. Like I said, the pressure was on today. I'm not hearing what Robbie was saying. There was more pressure today because we knew what we could do.
I was with you on that, by the way. You asked me during the stream, and I said I didn't agree with my brother, not for the first time. Yeah. I think there was pressure on this game. Yes, you can look at it and say the others have dropped points, so there's less pressure. But, the eyes of the world were on us. Yeah. Big game, North London derby. We dropped points in the previous game, so there would have been a lot of people out there, had we had dropped points today, said, look, see, they're crumbling, the pressure's getting to them. Yeah. But to bounce back from that Sunderland game with a performance like this, this was a statement performance today, 100%.
Cecil, actually, we asked a question on the Invincibles the other day. Lee asked us, your worst North London derby and your best. I think the worst, I said the 3-0 a couple of years ago. Best, I said one of the 5-2s or the 4-2. But I also said, I want this to be my favourite ever North London derby because I want this season to lead to a title. I don't have that. When people ask me those questions, even when people ask me what's your best moment as an Arsenal fan, it's not when we won the Premier League. It's not when we've never won the Champions League. It's probably an FA Cup. Maybe the game against Bournemouth, the Reece Nelson, I was there. I want my best moment as an Arsenal fan to be when we won the Premier League. I want my best game against Spurs to be this game, the 4-1 where Eze scored a hat-trick that led to us winning the Premier League. It's about time. It's been 21, nearly 22 years. Go and win it this season. There's no excuses now. The team is there, the manager is there, the experience is there, the quality, everything is there. The points are on the board. We're 6 points clear. Chelsea next weekend, go and make it 9 points. Just
very quickly, 2 big games coming up in quick succession. Game against Bayern, a massive game. Rivaling Arsenal, I would say, for one of the top teams in Europe. We're at home to them. In terms of the team, I mean, even though the performance was outstanding today, there will be some tired legs and, mentally tired players. How do you go about selecting a team for Wednesday?
Yeah, I think we can rotate. I think Lewis Skelly will come in. I don't think much else will change. Maybe Martinelli comes in on the left or Noni could start. There's a few things you could do. I think Hincapié maybe could play again. I thought he was very good today.
Oh, he was very good today.
But yeah, we can rotate. We've got quality to rotate. And then Chelsea, for me, that's the big one.
Yeah.
That's the one. If you take a draw at Bayern, I'm not going to go crazy about it. But Chelsea, all eyes on that one. We know how big this week is, and then the fixtures get a little bit.
And especially easier, that at the moment, anyway, Chelsea are our nearest rival. 100%. So if we can do a number on them.
100%. But look, we put that Sunderland draw.
Oh,
I say put that draw behind us. It's not a bad point. Yeah. I said in hindsight, at the end of the season, if we were to lose the league by a point or two, it would be a bad point. But looking at it now, what we've gone and done today, I've put that behind me. All eyes on Bayern and then all eyes on Chelsea.
Well said, Christian. Cheers, mate.
Listen, following football costs enough money already, so don't let your mobile bill mug you off. Rocket Mobile gives you unlimited everything for £16 a month. No nonsense. Powered by Vodafone and Free, plus exclusive content and prizes when you switch on over. Scan the QR code or click the link and put that cash back into football.